That was it for me right there. When I found out that they never went in the house and knocked on the door or Jen didn't do anything.
But just in general, that it's her sister to say, hey, like, what's going on? Yeah, that, okay.
Well, let me segue off that, though. Let me give it to James Jackson. James Jackson, you know Alan Jackson.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
You tell me what type of dude he is just by meeting him. Real talk. Because, you know, I was out there, man. We was in a crowd of 1,000 people, and your uncle walked right up to you. You know, what up? Nice seeing you again. So you know the type of dude this is. Is this dude playing fucking detective in a garage with paint? Is he fucking just being a weirdo, or is that something?
That's something. That's something for him to go down on one knee with the Versace's on and the.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
I will say this: for anybody who doubted that the defense putting that on that verdict was a bad idea, you guys were not right.
You wrong. You wrong. You wrong.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes.
Who's all eyes on now? Is it Kevin from South Boston?
Perfect. Well said, James Jackson.
And then the dumbass calls into the fucking JFK show.
From South Boston. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. And this comes out. She actually did it. Are you ready to, like, you know, put it out there? You wrong.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
P.S. The JFK show was fire. Yeah, I love the JFK show. Shout out to JFK and James Jackson. Love them. Great stuff there.
All by myself. No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. It's a lie, Hulk Hogan, and that's enough to get me hot. But what you said to Elizabeth is enough to get me to the boiling point, yeah! I saw a woman psychiatrist, and she said I was OCD, one cool dude. You feel good right now, but later on, you're gonna feel that you wish that you didn't do that, yeah.
Love, because they see us, they know who we are. You can't fake love.
Welcome to the layover. We don't play no games.
Yes. Yeah. We work here too.
Sit back, relax before you catch your connecting flight. Journalist Jackson, and we ready to fight.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
You ain't been through what I've been through. You not like me, and I'm not like you.
Shout out to JFK and James Jackson. Love them. Great stuff there.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Yes, a Jeep that's parked on the street.
I don't remember where Brian Higgins parked.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah. Go like this.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
Blood in my dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away.
Go ahead, Mr.
I'm
Jackson.
holding a nigga for fucking with me. My back what?
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm James
Jackson.
Bitch.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? God damn. Seems like it's been a while, but then again, it hasn't. You know, it's just one day, one thing after another. But we here. We're all here. Super Bowl. You know, we're hoping the Patriots can live up to that name, Title Town. That's what we are. We're Title Town. I was waiting for JFK, and you know, we'll just chill and get started. I was thinking about taking some phone calls, seeing how people are feeling. Haven't talked to you guys in a while. I see a lot of miscommunication being spread, and I'm just here to set the record straight on that miscommunication, because I can't have miscommunication, especially when it's like about a friend of mine and myself. You know, I want to put this the best way I can say it, because, you know, nowadays you get clipped. You talk about this, they talk about that. So, when you have a friend that you had over 30 years, right? And then you come into this YouTube world where you meet these people online and you build these relationships with them, and they try to put bad air between you and another person. Well, this is what's going on, and everybody can see it. Every time I go in someone's comments or someone's threads, they're saying, James left, James is gone, James, I ain't leaving. There's nothing that is going on that I'm worried about. That's number one. There's nothing going on that's serious that me and my friend can't talk about. You know, we had a conversation today, and the best thing out of that conversation that we had, for that long conversation that we had, was, man, it don't matter what they say. It's what I say. It's what you say. You know, and I know. So all that other fuckery is... Whoa, whoa, whoa. God damn. I've been trying to get... Jesus Christ. Excuse my language. I've been trying to get her and her sister to just see eye to eye, but they just won't see eye to eye. And I get it. You know, Luna was here first. Her sister's a little baby, and she lives next door with my sister. So she's like, you took my house, you know, but it is what it is. We got some turbulence in the chat. Natalie, what's up? Let me just say hello first. Actually, I want to put this up there for a second because I want to ask this woman a question. What's up, Natalie? What's up, Mods? Mods, who is DPC124? Why? What are they saying? I mean, I don't block nobody, and anybody that comes in my chat knows I don't block. Okay, just a disclaimer. So, Debbie, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Debbie. I had you mixed up with this other woman, Joe. Or have you left comments? I don't know. I don't want to say, because, you know, the other day I see this creator, and shout out to you, man. Do your thing, right? Do your thing. I appreciate you. You know, you said you were sticking up for me when they were attacking us, and you were sticking up for Jay. Listen, man, I appreciate all that. But I go on YouTube and I see James Jackson, like, the name of your video is me. And then you're talking about honesty. So what are you talking about, my my man. That's I left you that comment. What are you talking about? Don't take it as a slight. I don't know. I'm just asking you, what are you talking about? I saw you came up on the panel the other day. Pardon my absence. But I'd like to know what it is you're talking about. Because after that, you went on to do a live and talk about me, JFK, and you like Jay Brill. You said you like us, but whatever. You didn't come here to make friends, and neither did we. But kinda, you know, it's a community. You gotta have community guidelines. You gotta have respect for one another. You talk a lot of shit about the mob in Providence. I heard you doing that. And maybe you do know some of the people in Providence, but don't talk about it. And all I can say, man, is I had you mixed up with somebody else that was going in for me, like you said. And if he comes in the chat, I'll send him a link because I really don't know what this guy's talking about. So keeping it real, if you're out there and you listening, I'll drop a link for you to come up. What's up, making changes? Yes, we do love Jay Bro. We love Jay Bro, my man Patrick. But you know, somebody was pretending to be me and JFK and going in chats. And I said it to JFK. I said, yo, someone's going in these chats pretending to be us. He's like, nah. I said, bro, I'm telling you. Sure as shit, later on that night, after I said it on the live, I get a text message from the dude that was pretending to be that's the kid's name, Mike. I didn't say I didn't like him. See what I mean? I didn't say I didn't like him. I need to know what he's talking about. I don't know who he is. I don't know. He has a look, man. I'm just gonna pull it. I don't really want to go over his shit because I really don't like. Anyway, I'm not gonna do it. If you want to look at it, keeping it real. Keeping it real. He's talking about we can keep it real. Yeah, exactly with the duck. It happens all the time. So that night I said what I said, you know, please, I appreciate you, you know, sticking up or whatever you think you're doing is right for JFK and I appreciate it, you know, but you don't have to. I said, do me a favor. This was my exact words I said to him. Do me a favor. Don't do me no favors. I don't need that because you think you're helping, but really what you're doing is you're going in a chat and you're getting these guys to believe that they're speaking to us. So I don't know, man. Just I apologize to keeping it real. It wasn't. I don't think it was you. Well, you said it wasn't you, so I take your word. And I don't think it was you. It was I forget the guy's name. And I don't even care to put him out there like that. It's nothing serious. You know what I mean? It's just it's a little misunderstanding. But then to go on and do a stream and I watched like as I was setting up because I was thinking about it. I'm like, should I go over this? And I'm like, nah, I ain't going over this. You know? But yeah, you know, there was a lot of stuff that happened yesterday. Do I? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I believe. I believe that no man, right? He's what? 37? So he's probably got like friends around him all the time. He's got kids, no man is gonna make an this is just my opinion, is gonna make some alleged, you know, incident such as he did. I just can't see him doing that for no apparent reason. He doesn't gain anything from it. If anything, he might be embarrassed now. It might put him in a, I mean, hopefully it lifted. Listen, this is how I feel. I hope that it's not true for the sake of both gentlemen. I'm not here for this one, that one, and this one did that. I'm just saying, I hope it's not true. But if it is, I don't like the way it was handled. What am I lying about? Why? What am I lying about? What am I lying about? You really think that somebody, right? Let me tell you something. I grew up around people who have done time, who have been in the streets, who are still active in the streets. Um, and I was saying to a friend of mine, that would be like one of us hearing from one of our friends in the street. Do you think he would want to tell us? I don't think he would. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Um, God bless the whole situation. You know, the whole situation to me, it's a very, very sensitive. I just think it was a bad place. But you know what? He finally, again, disclaimer, allegedly got to get off his chest what he's been trying to get off his chest for, he said, over 20 something years. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Time will tell, right? He's doing the steps and he's willing to do all this other extra stuff. So, like lie detectors and shit like that. I mean, it's tough because they say, "Oh, why'd he wait till now?" Because I don't know. I don't know the answers to that. I don't know how somebody like that thinks. I don't know how somebody like that feels. I do know that it definitely it would that shit would eat at me if that was me and I had to hold it in and then I see the guy, it's just I don't know. I don't know how I would react. I give him a lot of credit though. Um But like I said, prayers to the whole situation, not just one person, to the whole situation because it's a sad situation. But that's all I'll say about that, man. James, you can't carry everyone's cross to bear. I wish Alex brought more facts to you. Well, it's not like he brought them to me. That's another thing people keep saying. He brought them to me. It doesn't matter how he brought them. He brought, right? That's it. He brought him to TB. Why ain't you saying anything to TB? He brought him to TB. Do you think, do you think that was right? The way it was handled? I don't know. I mean, it is like I said, it's in professional. Let the professionals deal with that shit. It's a serious topic to talk like to sit here and downplay it and joke about it and make memes and shit about it. That shit ain't cool. It's like that's disrespectful to anybody that happened to. Um, and what that does, I believe, what that does is that may make other people afraid to come out because they see how attacked he got, you know? And I don't think people look at it like that. What if there was somebody watching that was like ready to come out and they saw him get attacked and they were like, fuck that. I'm not coming out now. These are the things that I'm thinking about today. On my birthday, on February, they say, why didn't you ask him this? Why didn't you ask him that? Listen, I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what was going on. And then last night, the beginning of you know, TB Aiden, he had his YouTube presentation. In the beginning of that, after Alex said what he said, I just couldn't watch it anymore. I didn't think it was I just the chat was going crazy, and you know, like I said, what if there's somebody out there that really was ready to come out and they seen that? I don't know. You just you can't downplay a situation like that, man. No matter what, no matter what the um who's involved, who found out, whose channel it was on. Does that shit really matter? I don't think it does. So, yeah. Listen, you know what I might do? I might open up the phone. That's what I might do. Because you guys obviously want to talk, and I don't. Listen, I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea with everything going on. I just want to have a cool little layover. Go and then I'm gonna go watch the game. Let's chill out. If you're from Boston, you should be happy today, right? Patriots in the Super Bowl again. Never would have thought we'd be in the Super Bowl, did you? I mean, shit. In the beginning of the year, I didn't think we was making it to the Super Bowl, but then, like, there's a chance, So there's a lot of stuff to be grateful for today. And yesterday is it's gone, but it's not because people carry shit over. I used to live by that. What is it? Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, or something like that. Um, and just try to forget about all that bad, negative shit and just move forward. But sometimes you have to address the elephant in the room, like my man JFK would say. Well, the sneak gets away if you don't address the elephant in the room. And you know, I just hope that going forward, everybody can respect both sides. You know, like I said, it's a serious topic. So I am gonna open the phone up and take a few calls. I don't know what. Maybe JFK is busy. Oh, look at that. Say his name and he shall appear. My man,
Check to the gods, man. What's happening, brother?
what's going on?
Chilling, my brother. Chilling. How we doing?
They're doing good, man. People asking questions that I don't know if you heard the beginning up. We already got someone calling in. I just put that number up. Let's see who this is.
Let's do it.
Dina. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello.
Hi, James. It's Dina.
Hi, Dina.
Hi. I'm in this chat. I came in because I just wanted to say to you that I think you would be better off doing your own show by yourself. You're better than all of this, James. And no matter what, any fighting that we've had or anything else, or the elephant in the room with us, you would be so much better on your own.
Well, that's your
You have a heart down there, James. I know you do.
that's your opinion, though, Dina, and I respect your opinion because I met you, and you know, Dina, you did a lot of work for boots on the ground, and you care. I know you have empathy and you have a heart and you understand. So, do you understand that this man that I'm sitting with right here has been my friend for over 30 years? So, how do we get through it? Him and I talk. We know that when him and I talk and we say, "Look, we're good," then that's something we get through. We got to work through. I don't know why that bothers people in the chat. It's weird to me that people try to always say that. And Dina, that's all that has been said. That's not cool. Like, I get what JFK is saying. Like, people are saying that, and how do you think that makes him feel as my friend? Makes me feel awkward.
See, I'm sure it makes you feel awkward, James, but people aren't saying that because they don't like you. It's because they do like you, James.
But
I have nothing to say to your partner. He's your friend, and that's all fine. I'm saying to you, you have a heart, Dave, and I know you have a heart in there. And I think you would be better off on your own. I just do. I'm just saying this to you because I'm speaking to you. When I dialed in, I didn't know your friend was going to be on here. Nothing to really say. I don't want nothing to do with him, and that's my decision. I'm not going to come up here. I just want to say, James, that I think you would be better off on your own.
Well, I appreciate that, but I think that JFK did a lot for me by starting me with this, and I'll never forget that. And it's not even just the YouTube. We go back a long time. We have a lot of history together, so that's not gonna happen. That would be like me saying to you, I think you should, do your own thing, get away from Erica or somebody down there. You know what I mean? Like you would look at me and say, I just met you. Why are you telling me who to hang around? You know what I mean? It's just weird like that people think that, but I can respect your opinion, I guess, and just take it from there. But thank you for being civil. I appreciate that.
I told you before that I was more than willing to talk to you. I've said that before.
Yeah, but
like I said, we all have our feelings about what happened last night, and we all have strong feelings on that, and that's fine. I didn't come into your chat or call you to raise hell. We can all raise hell wherever we want to, but I'm doing it here. I'm showing you respect out of that. Just told you how I feel. I think you're a good person. I think you have a good heart, James. And that'll never change.
I appreciate that, but Dina, I did see you up on chat rats, like reading a private message between you and I, which wasn't nothing crazy, but still, it's like that was privately between you and I, and you're up there reading it, laughing like, "Oh, this is what he said." Like, so if you respect me, why would you do something like that?
Because I'm showing receipts. I didn't show the whole entire thing.
How was that a receipt, though? How was that a receipt?
But because everything right now has gone to shit in the whole movement, and I'm just whatever I say, I'm proving it, and that's where I'm going with because there's all sorts of shit going on. Like I said, I was more than willing to talk to you, and I called in. I'm not gonna argue with you or anything else. This is, if we're going to stand in the same spot eventually, then that was just it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, appreciate it. Well, have a good day, Dina. Yes.
People can call in and
Go Pats. Yeah. So that's what I was speaking on before you got here. With people saying stuff like that. And I can see why people say stuff like that. They don't see me around at nighttime. They think, oh, James left. No, I didn't leave.
The plan from the beginning was always to you to have your own channel.
Right. Well, that's what I'm. You're live with James Jackson and JFK. Who's this?
Hey, James. My name's Christine.
Hi, Christine.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm new to your show, and I wanted to call in and kind of give my 2 cents.
All right.
I come without the boxing gloves. I come with love.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
JFK, how you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Can you hear JFK? He said he's all right. How you doing?
I think we got a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, we can hear. I don't know if he can hear you because I got my phone up to the mic, but we don't have that that piece. It's about 7,000 to
7,500 in November will get you some crispy phone calls.
Go ahead. So we can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Speak, Chris.
That's okay. So I did watch the show last night when you had Alex on. I just have a question because you all seem to be really believing 150% what Alex has gone through. Now, me, I'm just a girl from Memphis. I watched the show. I don't know if it happened. It might have, and God forbid, if it did, my heart goes out to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody
We don't believe 150%.
in that same situation as a kid 3 different times. I wouldn't go on a live show and tell a bunch of strangers
Well,
in depth and in detail what somebody said. Now, I know he's different. And again, if Alex is listening, no disrespect to him. I just wanted to kind of say how I felt, where I'm coming from. What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
no, absolutely that. But I mean, do you know, again, like I said, I spoke on this already. Someone asked me how I felt about it. I don't know if you were in the chat when I said what I said. How I feel about it is, I just don't see a man coming out, especially a guy from the street, a guy that's done prison time, you know, a guy that's like kind of rough on the edges, coming out and saying that, and then having to go face his crew or whatever, his family, or you know, after, and then why didn't you tell us like that? You know, that's a lot to just think that this guy just made this up for no apparent reason. So I'm just saying, God bless both sides. Whatever happens, I wish it. I hope it didn't happen. You know, I hope that it's not true. But you know, that's all I can say on that. JFK, you want to say?
Right. I mean, I'm not going to say because Alex has a criminal record and Ray doesn't. That makes Alex more prone to, you know, I'm not saying that at all. I just feel like no matter what, Alex made a statement. And is Ray really ever going to get, I mean, to me, that's defamation of character.
Okay, so how long you been around, Christine, watching this whole stuff? Like, how long have you been watching everything go down with? You just said defamation of character. So prior to all this,
A couple of weeks.
oh, a couple of weeks.
I mean, you know, love to everybody, but I'm a number one supporter of Aiden. I do. I love Aiden. I love watching him. I love watching JFK. I found you through JFK.
That's awesome. I'm sorry.
And I love all you guys. You guys are all great.
All right.
But I just don't trust Meredith. I don't trust
It has nothing to do with Meredith. It got nothing to do with Meredith.
It has nothing to do with Meredith. And I'm just gonna take the next call. I don't know. I'm gonna take the next call though. All right, because they keep calling.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day. Go Pats.
Peace and love. Go Pats.
I lost you. Worcester, call back. They kept calling. Yeah. You know, we keep hearing that. It doesn't have anything to do with Meredith. It doesn't have nothing to do with JFK. It doesn't have nothing to do with James Jackson. It has to do with what was said. Like, stop taking
taking the story. Just say what Columbia's calling you.
Kathy.
Press 1. Just send a voicemail. Press 2.
Damn, Worcester was trying. Here comes. Hello.
Call from Danielle. Press 1. Just send a voicemail. Press 2. Hello?
Hey, Danielle.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't know if you have to like keep calling. I've literally never called into a show before, ever.
Well, appreciate you calling in.
I really like both of you. I've tried to like stay neutral for the last 6 months, which has been like hard, you know, because there's things I like about both sides, right? But I think what hit me hard the other night was like a couple shows ago, somebody put in the chat to JFK about, you know, possibly the glare, you know, raping somebody at the hotel. And your automatic reaction was like, whoa, not going down that road unless there's, you know, proof or give me more information. So it just seemed like you guys ran with this so fast. That's my thing.
Ran with
My
what
thought.
so fast? What are you talking about? What did we?
Like you backed what he was saying so quickly.
Who?
So of course he's gonna play into it. What do you mean who?
I thought. Well, I don't know. You were just talking about the glare in some woman, so I don't know.
Poor James.
Because JFK
Oh,
was
God
very
damn.
be like, whoa, there's that anticipation that was thrown out there. We're not going there,
Right.
Unless there's more info.
Right.
And
Right.
I liked that. I respected that. I was like, okay, that's cool. So like I kept riding with you guys.
Yeah.
And then it seemed really quick for me, that's all. Like I'm not challenging it back at all in a little way. Like, it's just like, yep, okay, yeah, we're with you.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I watched it this morning because I honestly last night I just decided to after watching the first half of him speaking, it kind of made me sick. So I didn't watch it. But anyway, I watched it this morning and I seen JFK was asking him questions about things that happened. He wasn't holding back on things that was said and brought up and allegations that were made against him. He was asking them and he was telling them we don't agree with, some of these charges that you have or whatever. So he did ask those questions.
He was watching the other show.
And the other show was watching him. So he was, but
I'm just saying it wasn't independent. You guys can independently, be like, whoa, wait, hold on. Let's just look at the other side quickly. Even for a bit.
all right, I hear
I don't
you.
know.
I get it. I get it. All right, I got.
Walking back a little bit.
Well, no, we're not. Nobody's walking. Nobody's walking back. We're just respecting people's lives. So, go Pats, and I appreciate you calling in. I'm gonna take the next caller.
Call from Stephanie. Press 1. Send the voice.
Hey, Stephanie, you gotta turn down your TV. You're live with James Jackson and JFK.
Oh, hey guys, sorry about that. Hey, happy Sunday. Listen, I just want to say,
Damn, it's fun.
I just want to throw some love up for everybody who was on the panel last night. But specifically, I want to shout out Jimmy.
Jimmy, yep.
The space that she held for Alex was just incredible. And just allowing him to speak freely and just holding space. I just want to commend everybody and the gentleman and everybody. Everybody's very respectful and you know what I got to think about the haters. I don't want to say cuss words.
Yeah. No, it is what it is. What was said is out there. What's done is done, and we leave it up to the legal and the professionals to handle it now, right?
Yep,
So
for sure. I just hope that Alex, it sounds like he's on a good path and that he takes care of his mental health and that people give him the respect and space to work through this on his own,
right.
regardless of whomever else it involves.
Period.
So I just wanted to say hi and give y'all some love and just say y'all are the best. I swear to God, I love you guys. And
We appreciate
you
that.
make a lot of hearts happy. Okay, just know that you make a lot of hearts happy. JFK looks like he's holding a lot of heaviness on him. So
He's been through a lot in the last couple of days. You don't think?
No, I feel it. I feel it through the screen, and I just want to show you guys some love. You're doing a lot.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this call. Keeps calling, but you have a great day and go Pats.
Yeah.
Peace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and she.
That's one. Just send a voicemail.
Hey, Kathy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You two just hang in there. You're two buddies from a long time ago. You've had a history together. Just ignore everyone else and be friends and don't listen to everybody. Nobody should be giving you advice on your friendship.
Thank you. Well said.
Thank you.
You're JFK. I love you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I met you at the courthouse earlier, around the second trial.
Nice.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome. Well, you have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for the call.
Okay, hang in there, guys.
Thank you.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Call from.
Hello, you're live with James Jackson and JFK.
Hey, James.
Who's this?
Hey, JFK. This is Diane.
Hey.
I
Hey.
called in and I'm not here for no hate, all peace. But I don't know, that Alex situation really got me. And I just don't think it should have been brought to the internet because it triggered me.
Right.
I've been in that situation. But God rest myself. But I've had to move from my hometown, which is disturbing. And I didn't want you to go away, but I couldn't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm over it. It's been 40-something years ago. But I think accusation and all this vital, it's just, you know.
Are you on speakerphone? Because the chat says it's hard to hear you. It's hard to hear you talking.
I can put it on speaker.
No, you don't have to. I was just asking. You're good. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
speaker.
Yeah, then I can hear you better now. You're good.
Yeah, I'm on speaker now. But anyway.
Oh, this is it says Canada and Colombia. There's like 4 different places. That's weird. Let me take this call. Can you call us right back?
Sure.
All right, thank you.
Call from Kathy.
Another Kathy.
Press 1. Send a voicemail.
God damn, why they come? Hello, Kathy.
Hello?
Yes, you're live with James Jackson and JFK.
Oh, can you guys hear me pretty clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you clear.
Okay, well, I'm calling. I called once before, but I've been calling quick. I'm from Canada, British Columbia.
Nice. Yes, British
Yeah,
Columbia, Canada. Yeah, that's how it came up. British Columbia, Canada. I'm like, wait a second, this is 3 different places. How she? But it's nice to meet you. What would you like to talk about, Kathy?
Well, I just want to say quickly that you guys are, you guys are a team, right?
Yes.
I have my best friend. We've been friends for 60 years.
Wow.
We met each other when we were 3 years old.
Wow.
And we have been together all these years, thick and thin. And JFK, 30 years from now, I have no doubt in my mind, are still going to be the same as you are today, okay?
Yeah. I mean, he knows that. When we hang out, he knows what that is. But we appreciate you so much. I'm gonna take this next call because they've been calling too. And I hope you have a great day.
Yeah, you guys hang tight. I'm 100% behind you, okay?
All right.
Everything you do.
Thank you.
And,
Appreciate that.
You take care. Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, it's me again.
Damn. Oh man, now I got New York. I'm sorry. So
I'm not from New York.
all right. So is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, it's just, it's like I said, JFK. We need to have more peace and love for one another. And, I understand y'all got to protect yourself. I get it. But I'm not so sure about the Alex thing. I mean, it's really sad, for allegations to come out like that. And that's just my opinion. And I'm not judging because I don't judge nobody.
Well, that's beautiful.
But
all right. Well,
it's like
I appreciate your call and I appreciate your feedback. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for calling in. I'm going to take this next call.
You too, love. Have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you.
call from? Caroline.
Hello, you live with James Jackson, JFK, and I guess the Glare is watching us.
Oh boy. Hi, James Jackson. Hi, JFK. It's Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Thanks for allowing a lot of us to call in. I wanted to bring up a couple of things. And just first to note that I've been watching both you and JFK, but equally I watch the Glare, I watch Turtle Boy, and even though there's this rift within the movement, I have still maintained watching everyone because I appreciate everyone's coverage and I enjoy all of your shows. So I just wanted to say that first and foremost, that despite there being a rift, I don't feel like I need to choose any side.
Well, that's a good thing.
I enjoy your shows, and regardless of your personal rift with anybody else, that doesn't have an impact on me. So I wanted to say that. Another thing I wanted to say was, and this is just leading up my point, which is I completely disagree with Turtle Boy saying anything out there about your girlfriend. I think that was totally wrong, and I'm really sorry you had to go through that. I can see how hurt you were, and that must have been horrible. So
I appreciate that.
even though I do watch these other shows, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm completely blinded by that.
So can I ask you a question? Real quick. So when you say you watch these shows and you would see things like that, would you comment in the chat and say like anything back, or like that's not something I would like? Would you say something? Would you respond back, or you just let it go?
I'm very rarely in the chat.
Yeah.
A lot of times when I listen to shows, I usually am either working or doing something around the house. So I don't get to necessarily dedicate my full time to so.
Yeah, no, I was just asking because a lot of people bring that up, and I'm just curious. It is that part's over as far as I'm concerned. I think it's time to move on from that, and these new allegations that are out there, I think should just be left to professional people and not for content creators. Obviously, people are going to call and talk about it the day after and ask how we feel and our opinions and stuff like that. But my feelings and my opinion hasn't changed. Like I said, I God bless the whole situation. The whole situation is it's just horrible. So yeah. Is there anything else?
Because I'm one where I don't necessarily completely fixed in on this. But one thing that did just raise a question to me was, here we're talking about sexual assault, pedophilia, and it's a very delicate situation.
Right.
And I felt like the manner in which it was brought up, it deserves a lot more concern, a lot more thought around, just bringing someone, up into a show. And, I just, and it's concern for both sides because, if, what happened to this alleged victim is true, that's absolutely horrible. But on the other side, Ray, it's a significant allegation that is really difficult for someone to, manage against. And I feel like, this kind of conversation around potential pedophilia doesn't deserve to be litigated on Twitter. And that is just one thing that is really bothered me about the show with JFK. Respectfully, JFK, I hope you know I'm coming in.
Where was it supposed to be? That's what he wanted to do. Alex went on TV show and said his truth. He didn't say it on my show.
Bit of a different motive than out of concern for this alleged victim.
I'm sorry, JFK. The song played when you just said that. What'd you say?
What I said was, he went on the TB's platform. When he came on this platform, allegedly with the link, when he got the link and he came on when Ray was there.
Hold on, JFK. JFK's talking. You can't hear him, but he can hear you. So if you want to turn your TV up just a little, you can hear what he's saying.
Okay, one second.
Go ahead, Jay.
I think people are just jumping the gun. They just. I understand
you got to turn it down.
If you think for 1 minute, we get any joy from this, or we're not aware of how serious this is. I think like when people come at us, like basically saying like, it's equivalent of you saying, hey, the water, don't touch the hot water, it will burn your hand. Don't touch the stove, it will burn yourself. I mean, we're very well aware what hot and cold is, and we're very well aware of how serious this is. But when he got the link and he came on, Ray was right there. And Ray ran out the back door. When you see Chris Hansen do a show with How to Catch a Predator, right? Now, I'm not saying that Ray, disclaimer, allegedly, usually when the predator goes inside and sees Chris Hansen, he tries to run out the back door. So there was the first try. The second try, it's hyped up. Now we say, okay, we don't know if we believe this dude. It's an allegation. The dude, Turtle Boy, wants to inject himself in it, wants to write a blog and do all these different things, and he wants to interview him. The guy goes on there and he speaks his truth. And that's what happened. Now, is it the right place for all that? For Alex, it was. And Alex said at the end of our show, he said, I don't know if you're ever going to see me again, but let me tell you something. I went to the police station and I filled out reports, and I'm taking it the legal way, and I'll see you guys down the road. So at the end of the day, that's what happened. He wanted to out this guy, little Ralphie from Dallas. He didn't want, he's been holding this. His mindset was to out him. Little Ralphie had plenty of time to go on TB's chat last night after he left. He had time to go in the chat. He had time to come on our show. He's not giving us any context on why this guy would be making up this story. Everybody's zoning in on what he did from 2010 on. Who cares? He's talking about when he was 10 years old. And he's been talking about this since 2024. It's time stamped on Facebook. It has nothing to do with anybody. Everybody keeps name dropping Meredith. Like, do you honestly think some guy from Dallas is going to change his story for Meredith? For what reason? The story was the story before Meredith.
Before all of us.
So I mean, like, I don't understand what's this big thing. And believe me, the reason why I went backstage last night and let Chimmy handle it, because I find no satisfaction behind this shit. We're not trying to. Our show is not to catch a predator, but at the end of the day, this guy, little Ralphie, put James on his show and told James to apologize for all these different things. Try to come on James's platform on the birthday and told me to apologize. And then this guy makes an accusation and he doesn't got a word to say about it. So from my perception, that doesn't look right. And I don't understand why people just ain't asking. And I think, honestly, at this point, I think that little Ralphie owes at least some type of statement to say why would this guy say this? Like, people just don't say this. Think about it. This guy, all the stuff he broke down about this guy, tuberculosis, about how he's a felon. He walked inside the police station and made a police report. Why would someone do that? For what reason? Why is he going at this dude this bad? For what reason? This dude, little Ralphie, ain't got no idea why. He can't tell us just a little bit. I mean, I don't know. And like I said, it's allegedly, but now it's in the law's hands. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So you heard JFK.
Yeah.
You can turn the TV down now if you want to talk. Go ahead.
Oh. Okay, sorry. I was just trying to listen to JFK at the same time.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Thank
Let
you
me get access to your screen.
I appreciate that.
Get access to the screen.
Trying to be
How do you do that?
You know, I think about these things, and there's, you know, I did not like the way that Colonel Boy handled things either. So, my issue only,
Let it up.
you know, it's some of the things that I mentioned earlier around bringing him on to the show. I didn't like the way that Colonel Boy handled the situation either. And, you know, it could have been approached.
Well, so look, I think that going forward, for me, for I think this is just for me. I don't know what anybody else is gonna do, but if you look at the screen, he went ahead and filed police reports. It's in their hands now. There's nothing else. So it doesn't matter where it was said, who found what, why, you know, why they went looking for. I don't know those answers. All I know is this man has been saying this for however many years before the Karen Reed movement. So I don't know where I come from. If somebody says that about me, I mean, I'm gonna at least say that this is not true. I don't know. Let's just hope it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I frankly don't know what my response would be because I've never been accused of anything like that. So
Right.
it's difficult for, I would like to say, I would be forthright and say, you know, go up against the accuser, but maybe not. Maybe I would want to just remain silent and, you
He
know,
did. That's what he said. Well, he said it last.
on my behalf. I think I'm just a little disappointed how both sides handled this. I think it's a very delicate, complex situation.
How else is it supposed to be handled? How else is it supposed to be handled?
Can I just say this to you, and we'll just end it with this? Like, you got to understand, it's a live. What's your name again? I'm sorry. Caroline. It's a live stream. It's not like it's a setup. You know, anything happens, right? So, when he
The
said,
bottom line is Ray would never agree to sit with him. So that would never happen.
Yeah. Well, so he just basically, you know, he just wanted to sit with the guy and talk with them, and that didn't happen. That's all he said he wanted to do. But I'm gonna take the next call. I hope you have a great Sunday. Go Pats. No, you're good. You're good. Have
Know that I was coming in from both sides, and I still, you know, watch you both, and I
all right.
appreciate you taking my call.
Thank you so much.
So I mean, let me before you take that call, it's Alex calling?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Who's calling? What's up, Matt?
Hey, I'm a big fan, but listen, you guys don't gotta, you know, you guys did what you had to do kind of in that situation. Like, nobody planned for that to come out like that. Like, somebody came on and admitted to what was going on. And, you know, it's not a left field and everything, but from where I'm from, and, you know, I know about dudes who do bedtime. I don't see a dude who did bedtime just coming out saying something like that. And when he originally talked, I kind of thought, like, I think this happened to him. Like, I was just kind of the impression I got, you know. And, like, I listened to that Turtle Boy shit. I'll be honest, I was a Turtle Boy fan and stuff about you dudes. But when he started talking about Eve with, like, C-word and everything, I'm like, dude, this dude's crazy, you know? Like, you do all that work for that woman. Now you're calling her the C-word, talking about McAlberts, like, they fucking, how much money they got, you know? And then, like, you bring this dude from Dallas around. You get Turtle Boy calling women from our area the C-word, you know, Karen Dean, Meredith. Get this dude raised in Dallas to come around. Here he is, talking about women from our area, like calling them C-words and all that shit. And then you get this dude Aguilera coming to Boston and get some shit going on at the Omni Hotel where who knows what happened there, but, like, this dude's bringing a bunch around dudes who are just messing with the women around our area. It's crazy, you know? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. You know, it's just, I get what you're saying, man, and I appreciate you, your call and everything. But I just think right now, like it sucks for both sides of the people involved. It's a shitty thing, to happen. So, like I
but
said,
don't let them people push it from like guys didn't like want this to happen. It just fucking
no,
happened.
and that's the thing.
You know,
And that's the
that
thing,
dude Ray, that dude Ray talks out of the side of his mouth. That shit's crazy.
right?
The way that dude talks, you know.
We got
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's
You guys do your thing. You know, you guys
thank you,
never
brother.
flip out like that dude flips out. You guys are chill.
Yeah.
You know.
I appreciate you, man. Enjoy your day and go Pats.
Go Pats. Before you take the next
No
call,
caller
James,
ID.
go ahead, take it.
Call from Sarah.
All right, go ahead, Jay. I'll tell her. Hold on. She hung up. Go ahead.
I just want to say this, right? I think I just got a James Jackson moment. I just totally forgot what I was going to say. God damn.
Shit. God damn. James Jackson's on point today.
Yeah, you're totally on point. I'm totally. Well, what I was gonna say was, if I could get my train of thought, was that.
Oh, is that no caller ID? Oh, that was a thing.
Shit.
Go ahead.
Damn, I totally forgot. Oh no, this is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that. Here's the thing. This guy comes into this movement, this guy, Little Ralphie, okay? Knowing this guy been chasing him around for years now, right?
Yeah.
Alex been exposing him for years. So he knows there's a guy on the internet looking for him. And he knows in this space, can we all agree, in this space, if someone finds out your real name, they go above and beyond. Right?
Mhm.
Can we all agree? Can we all agree on that? So he knows
Absolutely.
that. So his name gets out there. And then all of a sudden they find that allegation. What do you think was going to happen? They were going to push it to the limit. And unfortunately for little Ralphie, this guy Alex stepped up and wanted to speak to it. And that's all that happened. It has nothing to do with anybody else. If anything, maybe little Ralphie should have filtered himself a little bit, came out clean, spoke to some people, and wasn't so vile and so messed up, because he put his whole family, he put himself in this situation, because if he knew this was trailing him, he might have, me personally, maybe I would have got ahead of it, because knowing the role that you're taking as a villain in this, you're being a villain, like that most hatest villain. I'm the Huckleberry and I ain't stopping, and this is the truth, TRUF, and this whole gimmick. And then all of a sudden someone finds that out about you, they're going to push it to the limit, and then you're the most outspoken person, and then all of a sudden the guy comes out and says this and you're quiet. So this is what it all comes down to. Just put it like that. And that's the reason what everybody should be looking at. But the fact that no one wants to speak to it and want to say, oh, you're only doing this because you hate TB. No one's doing none of that to hate anybody. We thought TB as a journalist, we thought he was a journalist. Obviously, he's not. Obviously, he's watered down. Obviously, the dementia or whatever's going on with him is kicking in. And I mean that with all due respect. There's something not clicking with this guy, the tunnel vision. He went ahead and did it sloppy. And he didn't really take a second to think, well, wait a minute. This is what you got to say. Let me stop. Because he already wrote the blog. The guy, everybody keeps saying he didn't want to answer questions. He didn't want to answer no questions because he read your blog.
Right.
How many people in this audience right now, or people had a blog written by Turtle Boy? Turtle Boy, he lives by the blog. The blog is the death blow.
Yeah.
To him, that blog is a superpower. But I'm here to tell you right now, that blog is no longer have the power in 2026. Go write 90 more blogs. They don't penetrate no more, because everybody knows that you're fugazi and you're full of shit. And I hate to bring up her name. Karen Reed thinks you're a rat, but that's another story. And I'm not going to get all crazy on James Jackson's platform, because he's on some mellow shit today. So I'm going to chill. But I'm just going to say, just look at it from that perspective. You had your chance right there, TB, to say, okay, I respect what you just said, and I'm going to investigate further, because now you got a new allegation.
Yeah.
So why not say, okay, I just never heard that. Let me get back to you, Alex, and go behind the scenes and hit Correa up and ask him, now this dude's saying it's him, and see his reaction. And then maybe you could figure it out. But instead you went into defense mode because you made it all about yourself. I'm sorry, James.
No,
that's my take.
You still there? Yeah, I'm sorry. Am I gonna take your call? Yeah, I took your call. I just asked you because JFK was talking. I don't know if you can hear. You can't hear him. Hello. Hold on. I can't put. Someone else is calling in, so I can't put it on. Oh, here we go. Speaker. All right. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I was just JFK was talking. He was making a good point, so I wanted him to finish. But what was your name again?
Sarah.
Sarah. So what do you want to talk about, Sarah? And Rose D, thank you so much for the 5 James Jackson membership.
So I just wanted to call and say that as being a rape victim at the age of 13 myself, it's absolutely disgusting that you guys are even entertaining any of this. It should have never even been brought up onto a live stream platform.
But what do you do? What do you do when it happens though? And the kid, what am I just supposed to shut him down?
Shut it down.
Shut him down in the middle of him confessing to something? Like just shut him down?
He's not confessing to anything. He's making false allegations.
You
about
know, for like,
something
all
he
right,
knows
so you know that for a fact. Like,
is
see,
wrong.
all right, well, you know what? I hope you have a blessed day. God bless you, and go. All right, see you later. And that has nothing to do with like I don't want people coming up here saying they know what's going on. This is going on. I know he's lying. He's you don't know shit. Nobody knows anything. I don't know. I said God bless both sides because I don't want to hear about it. Hello. You calling from prison? She hung up. I mean, I just don't. God damn, man. This phone. Hello? Angie. Hello, Angie. You live with James Jackson and JFK.
Hey, James. How are you?
Good. How are you? Who's this?
Angie.
Oh, Angie. I thought it was. You sound like Barb.
No.
Hey, Barb. I see you in there.
So I'm not calling to argue or anything, but to JFK's point about Ray coming out and saying something, when does it go from innocent to proven guilty to the right to remain silent? Because if Alex went to the police, wouldn't it be smarter for Ray to?
We're talking about we're talking about in 2020 when he was coming at him. Why didn't he put a cease and desist on him back then? Why do you wait till 2026? I mean, that's all we were talking about. We're not talking about anything else. And like I said, I don't want to continue to keep talking and repeating myself, but hopefully it goes through the right people and professionals figure it out. And God bless both sides that are involved.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying, though. I'm saying that if there's possibly a criminal charges pending, possibly, wouldn't it be smarter for Ray to just keep his mouth shut?
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right. He absolutely has the right to do that. But the police report wasn't shown till yesterday. The allegation was made February 3rd on my with TV my birthday bash, my first annual James Jackson birthday bash. A caller called in. Well, he came up. Anyone could have came up. You could have came up.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Anyone comes up, and and that's just what it was. So it is what it is, and hopefully they get to the bottom of it. And God bless them, and go Patriots. But I'm gonna take this next caller. All right.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
I don't know who that was. Did you? Sound like
that was a pamphlet. Put that back on the screen again for the people saying that's a pamphlet. That's a pamphlet. Take a look again. Take that down, the 5 JFK. That looks like a card to me. It looks like he's holding a pamphlet, and then the other one's a card.
Yeah, it's filled out. Sure. Like, see right
it's
here?
A card. Yeah, you got to take the calls
take
down
the
thing.
call thing down.
It looks like a number to me.
I mean,
it looks like he got a number. He blocked out the number of the case number and all that. It looks like he really got a report, if you ask me.
yeah, they might have gave him a pamphlet on top of the. I mean, that's what their
Yeah.
job is, like they definitely could have done that. What happened to us? Where we
You
at?
just gotta put us back up. Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, United Kingdom.
I mean,
Got
why
you.
would he lie though? You think this guy would go through all that trouble and show paperwork from Dallas police? I mean, come on. He made a report. Just eat it. Who cares?
Right.
And see what
Just-
happens after that.
Like, exactly. Let's just let it go.
Everybody keeps saying, all you guys are just infatuated with is how he came on the link during James Jackson's bash. That's all you care about. What
When
about
all
the
he is
when he
could
went-
up, that woman just admitted she came up. I didn't even know that she came up.
And what about TB last night? You guys don't care about what happened last night when a guy admitted he was sexually assaulted and TB called him a liar in front of everybody and bashed him for 4 hours after he was on there? Like, you guys don't talk about that. All you care about is how he got the link. You don't talk about how when he showed his face like this, the other guy ran. You don't talk about that.
And he
That's all they
Not
care
today.
about. I think you got to put on speaker, sir.
Hello? Yeah, I think Boston. Whoever was calling from Boston. Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
I've
Not
never done
today,
this before,
Satan?
so
Is this not
this is not today's sake.
Okay, not today, Satan. How you doing?
I'm good. I've never done this before, but I'm really mad. I'm fixing to hear it.
Oh, goddamn.
Nobody is y'all's mother. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, okay? And if they support that nasty MFer rally, then they don't need to be anywhere around y'all anyway, okay? And would they feel the same way if that was a 35-year-old white woman that was sitting up there on your panel finally confessing to what had been done to her?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, so I'm 100% completely believe in y'all. This is all ridiculous. And just, would you be saying the same thing if it was a white girl? No, would not.
Hmm.
And if you could stand up for that nasty, nasty man, he said the nastiest thing I have ever heard in my life. If you could get up there and defend him, then you need to go somewhere else. Because it doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people say it doesn't matter. He said bad words, big deal. But, it is a big deal because
It is absolutely a big deal. Because only certain kind of people can say those terrible things and be okay with it. Because most people cannot.
oh, yeah,
And
sure.
who you are.
Yeah,
Regular people cannot speak like that about people. I mean, that's just nasty, terrible, horrible thing.
right.
So I'm going to let you go. I was really upset about that. I've been listening.
No, I appreciate
You
it.
guys, I love what y'all do, and don't let anybody be your mama. Just flip them off and tell them move along.
That's right. But why do you hope I have an attorney? Why are you worried about me? This person. Why are you worried about if I do? Don't worry about me, all right? Worry about yourself.
Well, listen, I just want to say the attorney from Little Ralphie came on our show and knows everything about the
who is-
platforms. So
You gotta turn the TV down. Hello? Yo, this person keeps messing up the phone, man. Yeah,
I just wanted to say the woman Amy, who's Little Ralphie's lawyer, she came on the show. I put a video up on Twitter. If you guys are on Twitter, I put a video up. She came on our show. She was on our stream for 33 minutes straight. In that show, there was 2 women on that show. They kept telling her to be quiet. She told us that she would never bite her tongue. She told us that she loved us. She was familiar with the little beef that we had between Little Ralphie, right, and everything. the beef that we had. She was on our side. During that live stream, there was a woman up there and another woman up there. One woman was very rude to her. The other woman just told her to calm down and let her speak. Shortly after that, she disappeared. Like most people, when people feel slighted, they move to another chat.
Right.
I think the next day, the woman Amy.
1 second, my man.
I think the woman Amy, the next. Sorry, I think
No,
the
no,
woman
I don't know
Amy.
what that is, man. They keep calling and hanging up.
So the point is, the video's on Twitter, Kristen. So I think the woman Amy got upset and joined Ray's chat because there was no way she was familiar with Ray. So the point is, I think that after that, she realized she might have watched the show the next day, the stream, and realized that people were telling her to be quiet because she was a little under the influence, and she knows everything about everything, and yet now she wants to defend everybody's chat. So it's a I would assume that's a conflict of interest, basically, to try to say that, hey, I'm going to put this, and I wonder if her law office knows that she's stamping these what do you call it, legal mail, this legal mail with the law firm's name. Do they know that she's knee deep in this? And I don't even know if that's legal to do that. So I wonder if her law firm knows this, because she became a part of Ray's chat. And let's keep it real. If you're in Ray's chat and you're one of his mods, there's no way you really could be friends with JFK. Keep in mind, Ray's channel was cultivated and developed behind our channel to destroy us, to cancel our Christmas. That's how it was developed. Right. That was the whole thing. He's the Huckleberry against us. And so if anything, the guy, Mr. Aiden Kearney, should be upset at the Huckleberry for bringing this type of smoke, so to speak, this type of allegation to his movement, because, and that's the only reason why he's defending him, because it's making Aiden look bad. And he feels that he has to. But instead of doing the right thing and looking at it from both sides, he's not.
Yeah. And, it's like you said with the conflict of interest. It's like almost having, that would be like us hiring Nan, right? To do something to one of you people and she knows everything about this. Like, I don't
She's
know.
biased.
I don't know how that works, but in the court law.
She's biased.
Yeah,
she's
definitely
biased.
biased already, but going into it,
she got stake in the game. You can't go into it. You can't go into a case with stake in the game, skin in the game. She looks at it like, she already has an opinion, like that girl who just called. I think you guys are wrong. I think you guys are wrong. She's already got the mindset that we're wrong.
Right.
So I mean, that's not looking at it from both sides. So she's gonna write legal. She's gonna write legal things the way to cater to this guy. She's not gonna look at it from both ways.
Right. The other thing too is, it's funny because with JFK you started to say, and then we got a call. The original plan when JFK and I first started this was, you can get your own channel. Like, that's all we talked about. He was hyping me up to get my own channel, and I would slack off every day. Yo, go get some hours. Go do some recording. Go do this. Go get your hours up. Go talk to the people. And every single day get me to, I didn't want it really at first, because, when I first came into this, I was a little, I was like a little foggy, to say the least. And it was an everyday thing. So to say, it's just wild to me. And, Jay, I was saying when we had that conversation this morning, the one thing I took from that was when you was like, I know how I feel about you, and you know how I feel about you. Who gives a fuck what all these other people say? And that's how it is, man. There's nobody that's gonna come between my friendship with this man right here or anyone that's up here. Like, so if you have a problem with him, I'm not saying like you basically have problems with me, So let's just keep that up front. I appreciate everyone that says your opinion. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion. But the actual fact is, this is my friend. This is somebody I care about. This is somebody I've been involved in his life for a long time, as he's been involved in my life, seen things come, seen things go, seen friends come, seen friends go. We've seen a lot of shit together. So there's nothing you can tell me. there's nothing you can tell him, you know? So just that shit needs to stop. Um,
And I respect James's POV on things. If James has a different point of view, and sometimes you know, because I'm going live late, and I don't. This is not like a boot camp where he has to listen to every show that I do. So
Right.
if I'm on a show late and he wakes up in the morning and has a different POV or something, and he wasn't, and my opinion might have been different on my live stream a couple hours before, people take that. James Jackson said this and JFK said that. So what? Like, who cares? That's fine. He can have his own opinion. That's fine. He doesn't owe me anything. The plan was, James Jackson, you get your channel, you do the mornings. We do a morning show called The Layover, and at nighttime we do Fuckery Donuts. That was the plan. And
and
you
we
know,
did it.
things happen, and it's still the plan, though. It's still the
Right,
plan, you
it's
know.
still the plan, and you know, it was just like I think that got overlooked a lot. JFK coming in here and then giving me the opportunity, giving Kevy Kev the opportunity. You know, Kevy Kev obviously has a lot going on right now with juggling 2 jobs, so it's
Let me
hard for
just
him
say
to get
this.
hours in.
Let me just say this. I supplied an opportunity to you put in the work with me to develop an audience with me. You developed an audience with me, and then with that opportunity that we both created, you know, we created the layover together. Be clear, together. You know,
Yep.
same thing with Kevy Kev. He just got
Same thing with the
monetized.
names too.
The same thing with the names. Kevy Kev just got his thing. The point is, James Jackson put in the work every night coming on the show. Every night coming on the show. And we're putting each other over. He would tell good stories about me, JFK's this, and I tell good stories about him. And we give that, pick each other up and to get through to the audience and create an audience. And once we figured out we had an audience, we figured out, hey, let's cultivate it. Let's make it better. Let's give back to the audience and let's go higher. And then, you know, we added Kevy Kev, and we just keep trying to add on to it, make it bigger and better. Live
You know,
events, yeah.
doing the first live podcast that we did. You know, and then we did another one, and hopefully we're always working. So, you know, that stuff can't go unnoticed. People say this, people say that, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of work that goes into it. A lot of conversations. And sometimes it's not about YouTube. Sometimes it's just about just personal stuff. And, you know, like I said, I respect people's opinions, but when you got somebody that you grew up with and you know them almost 30 years, you don't really take somebody's opinion from the internet that just calls in. No disrespect to Dina. You know, I know you're a nice lady and you mean well, but, you know, you can't just take someone's like that calling in saying that, you know, I'll do better by myself. And maybe, you know, you can support me when I go over on a layover. I never seen her in my chat supporting me by
And that's the
myself.
thing, like not for nothing. James Jackson been doing his channel for the most part by himself. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't understand where I come into play. You know, James, you know, he's been doing his own thing. He's got some things going on, and that's cool. I give my man grace. He doesn't, just like anybody else. If they need time to go do what they got to do, they're not. It's the JFK channel at the end of the day, but Fuckery Donuts is the crew. But you know, it's like if he got to do his thing, I don't hold him to it, or Jay Brill or Kevy Kev. I'm gonna still be here, or vice versa. If I got to slide and do something, they give me my grace, and that's what it is. We don't, you know. I just want to say this. Did you ever think for 1 minute, though, people? See, this is the thing, Dina, right? You say that. I just want to speak to Dina because I didn't speak to Dina. So, Dina, hello. How you doing? You know, you got your friends, right? But so you want James Jackson to what? Disconnect from me, and then what? Like, what does he do? Is there initiation that he got to go? You got to go to your crew. What I want to know is what are you going to do for James Jackson? Like,
Where do I go
that's
from
the
here?
thing. Yeah, what do you do after that? Like, and I'm not saying, like, I'm just saying I'm trying to understand. He disconnects and he says fuck JFK and he does his thing. What happens after that? What's the next level of the initiation and the gang and the cult? I just want to know what's the next level. What happens next? And that's the thing. I think that's the problem. The problem is that you guys don't understand what real friendship is, and that's what scares you. And that's why you keep trying to break it up, because you don't understand it. You're ignorant to it. None of you people know each other.
No.
None of you people could say, I could tell James, yo, remember that time in 2000?
Yep.
Remember that time in 04? You remember 2010? Yo, remember 2022? I could keep going back with them in different dates. What can you guys do? Well, how far do you go back since the Karen Reed case that happened in 2022? 4 years. That's it. You don't know the same people. So, like, maybe that's what it is. You guys envy it. Is that what it is? I'm just trying to get an understanding why you would try to break up a friendship, and why do you assume that I'm trying to give James the worst advice, or I'm trying to steer James wrong?
Yeah.
You know,
It's
why
like,
would you assume that?
you know, it's like you said before too. You know, there's been nights where we went out, even the night after the will, but when we went to the casino or whatever, there's always nights where JFK will be the responsible one, and I always get home one piece. And that's one thing I can always count on my friend to get me home in one piece and not have to worry about, you know, the dumb shit that people used to have to worry about. Like, you guys are hanging with people you don't know. You don't know if they're going through your shit, you know, sleeping. You don't know if you don't know. You just don't know. I like where our friendship is at now, and I respect it. And yeah, man, there's nothing that anybody can say to me that's gonna change my mind on my friendship with you. You know,
I just want to say this. That's perfect. Law Crow said you two could end tomorrow, but you guys will have your 30-year friendship. Bingo.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I love that. And that's the truth. And we're not going to let that come between. And like I said, if James wants to talk to Dina and he wants to talk to people, that doesn't mean he's going against me.
Right.
Because I know deep down inside, like, where we stand. I ain't got to worry about how other people are looking at him talking to other people. Like, hey, James is talking to this one. James talking to that one. Oh, what am I thinking? James making a heel turn against me? Come on. Like, that doesn't even make sense. It's just stupid. Like, heel turn for what? For what? This shit ain't that serious.
It's
This
just
shit ain't that
wild too.
serious.
You know, Jay, because now that I think about it, you know, they all would say, "No, you guys are childish. You need to stop, and you need to really just whatever." You know, so I started doing some thinking, um, and maybe thinking, you know, maybe we can just put a lot of stuff of this to the side and make some kind of peace, right? You guys do your thing, we do our thing, and just. But I don't know, man. I don't know why. For some reason, it never happens. And you know, I've watched the pattern of the friendships in the circle of people that are talking, and it all crumbles. I mean, shit. You heard last night, um, with TV, not denounce. What's her name? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
The lady Jen. That was one of his
Jen
riders.
who? Jen who?
Jen Altman.
Oh, Jen Altman. Yeah. I
She
heard her
actually
name a
handed
bunch of
him the
times.
case. Someone said she
Oh.
handed him this case, you know, and did a lot for him. But, you know, I don't know what she did, so it's none of my business to say. But I'm just saying, as an example, I've seen a lot of friendships tarnish over the years in that side. I've seen you guys fight with people down there because they're standing on a corner that you thought was your corner. I mean, it's like we say, it's back to that gang mentality. So if you want to bring that gang mentality to us, we're it's like muscle memory for us. We're used to you know, the old school stuff we were talking about today, being in the yard, watching them walk through. So we get right back in that defense mechanism where we got to protect ourselves now because we don't know. Are we going to be the next ones that you guys are make? I mean, I just see a lot of people down there that have a lot to say that have done some shit to people. And, you know, it happens. It happens when you don't know somebody. So my point is, I know JFK. JFK knows me. I know where I stand with him. He knows where he stands with me. There's never no miscommunication. And if there is, we talk about it. So I'm
That's it.
sorry that bothers some of you people, but that's just the way it is.
That's the way it is, man. It's the
You
way it
know,
is.
but you know, the game's starting, and I know you guys.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah, it
wanna
already
hold,
started. I think, yeah.
but I got some
Well,
song.
listen, I just want to say this. I just want to say before I jump off there, I just want to say thank you for having me, James. And listen, I just want to say this. I just want to end this like this. I want to say this. What's going on is between two people, the guy Alex and little Ralphie. He went to the police. Whatever happens after that, happens after that. All we did was give him a platform. It might have not been the best aesthetics. It might have not been it, but hey, he wanted to get a story out. And we supplied it. And we try to give it to the guy, right? The real journalist, the award-winning journalist. We try to give it to, because we're the hood boogers. We try to give it to him. Here, you take it. You handle it. And that's what he did with it. And he felt more comfortable to talk to us. And keep in mind, last night's stream, if you look at last night's stream, and I always tell James not to do it, so I'm going to do it, James. I'm going to explain myself a little bit. Last night's stream, if you look at it, was not even, I didn't even know Alex was going to come on the show on last night's stream like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he came on after what he said to talk about it because he felt more comfortable. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's how it ended up. And I stayed off screen and let Chimmy talk about it. And so it wasn't about me. I did my best to not make it about me, but somehow or another, it's always about where we're from, what we look like. You know, it's always this other subplot, these things. And that's crazy. That it's like, I don't understand why it's got to be that. Why can't it just be Alex and Ray? Because that's what the story is.
Yep. That's exactly what it is, you know. And just to touch on that, like you said, we would, you know, talk down upon because of the way it was handled. Listen, we're not professionals in that field, and I don't claim to be, and I never said I was. But when we handed it off, we thought it was going to be held with a level of respect. We thought it was going to be held with like a professional. I mean, shit, dude threw on a suit. I thought it was going to be a professional interview. But you know, it happened the way it happened, and like we said, it's in God's hands now. Well, it's in the police hands now, but it's also in God's hands.
Yeah.
But
Nurse K said, I mean, Nurse YK said JFK wasn't on screen, but they still accuse him of talking over everyone. And the funny thing is, right, TB kept saying that. I kept asking him the questions. See how they flipped the plot? They said that I was asking him questions because he was saying on his stream, I'm daddy now. I'm controlling your show because you're asking him the questions that I'm asking behind the scenes. You're like relaying them to him. Well, that's like, here's the thing. If you didn't write a blog about him and you didn't like try to tarnish him or try to like hurt him, because that no matter what, if it's his past or not, whether he's guilty or not guilty, it's still like you still bringing it to the public and you're still putting the spin to it. And you are who you are. You know what I mean? That's your power, right? Your power was your blog. But I'm here to tell you, your blog is trash. It does absolutely nothing. It's 2026. Go ahead and write 5 more. While you're at it, write another one about Santa Claus. But here's the thing. I'll tell you this. You know, if you would have done it the right way, then maybe you would have got them to them questions and you would have got some answers. He didn't feel comfortable. And I only started asking him questions you were asking, especially about the suicide thing. And he looked at his wrist, I guess, and he said something about like, look at my wrist, right? And then I said, well, what was up with, because this guy was trying to make something out of it. Like he said he sliced his wrist. He never said he sliced his wrist. He just said, you don't have no idea. He opened up and he said it in his way. I urge you, it's public now on my channel. You guys can go watch it. I asked him that question. I'm not going to try to explain it, but based on what I heard a guy in real time explain like, you know, pain just didn't bother him. And yet still they say that is a lie. And honestly, if you really go back and listen to that, that was some truth right there, in my opinion. Sorry, James.
no, I mean, it's very unfortunate, you know, and it's unfortunate, I guess, if it happened on someone else's channel, you think it would have went better? I mean, you had a whole chat attacking him. How is he going to feel comfortable and get out what he wanted to say? For him to even say what he said with someone already writing a blog on him and people going in there in the chat going in on him, calling him a liar, you know, that's a lot, man. I give him a lot of credit. So
How crazy is this? Right after he said his truth, the very next question was, did Meredith's name came out of his mouth?
yeah,
The very next way, it wasn't like, hey, I'm sorry that happened to you. You know, I'm sorry. I don't know if it happened, but if it did, I'm sorry.
Right.
And ask him questions like that, like how did it happen? Like you didn't ask any questions. You just totally went into, okay, thank you. That's cool. Merida told you to say that, right? Like, what does she got to do with it? The
Yeah.
fact the fact that you put her on a high pedestal like that, like that's your own personal thing. And you used to be with her. So what's that say about you?
Right. Yeah, no, I don't understand that part either. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, when she found that, what was it, 2020? The first one on Facebook, or 2023?
2024. 2024.
2024. So I thought it was before that. But he said he
Well, no,
kept chasing him
yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah. It's been a while. He's been chasing him down.
Yeah.
So like I
So
said, this guy knew there's a guy tracking him on the internet, and he knew if his name ever came out there, that might be something that should pop up. So, like you said, maybe he should have put a cease and desist a long time ago, just in
long
case
time
he,
ago.
just in case he got successful in his boxing or whatever he was doing, this guy could come ruin it. Like, you know what I mean? He should have got legal advice a long time ago and nipped that in the butt. The question is, why?
Right. And that's the only question I have. And last night it seemed like TV kept making it about him and Meredith when that it had nothing to do with that. Like, man, you were taking it, like, just trying to take and put it all on you. And I seen that, and I was like, damn, man, like, just let him talk. He's trying to talk, but it is what it is, man. So, like I said, it's over now. It's not something I really want to keep discussing. But God bless Alex, and like I said, the whole situation is it's terrible. Yeah.
It
But
is.
anything else, Jay? I'm gonna take
Yeah,
care
man,
and
go
then
ahead.
go watch the game. Actually, I want to play this song for you guys. This song was when we went to the Super Bowl, what, 2019?
19.
19?
In
And
Atlanta.
in Atlanta, yeah, JFK was there. I wish I could play the video. I should just go to YouTube and put the video on.
Nah, play the song because the song comes in louder. If you play the video,
Yeah.
it does something to it. You know what I mean?
So this song right here, check this out, guys.
Across the skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. This is something real life, shout out to the real ones. Wake up every day, no excuse, get it done. Heroes are unsung, and the whole world so petty. It's 2019, yeah, the world ain't ready. Slide in the Chevy LT4 Digi Dash. 96 vet, what? With that pretty ass. Represent Mass, home of the Supreme teams. We out here, your favorite rapper on green screens. Fiends lean, they faking sobriety. Trying to pick y'all up, praying for society. The devil trying me. My sister lost her mind, got me praying for my daughter. Thinking about my bloodline. Mom's a schizo, fucking with my mind. Dad died in 06, he lived a life of crime. Rhyme after rhyme, beginning to the end. Shower shoes, wreck deck, news at 10. It's that Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline.
Excuse me, it's the truest. I just do this. Get fly, but don't abuse it. Get by, it's therapeutic. That's something to get me loose with that gas. Keep me fueled, and I'm fast when I be moving through past. What you doing? Upper echelon dawn. They see me, know I'm on. They can't beat me, I be gone. Kept my head up in belief in God and believed in Nas when he said the world is ours. Youngins aboard the boat like we've been scheming all along. My brain Rainstorms are like money showers. Dine Rhyme co-founder. Got the power like flowers in high tower. To a shark from a flounder. Got your face sour. Cowards get devoured. This a one-rounder. Ballin' like TB12. Every day I get better. I'm Jason Tatum with the step back. Under pressure. Foot up in the game. And my drive can't be measured. 911 by this beat leaving on a stretcher.
It's that Boston skyline. Roam the streets at night. City of champions and we shine so bright. We never give up and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions and we shine so bright. We never give up and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Come on.
Always on my grind until I get mine. I guess nobody really cares about you till you die. It ain't nothing to a G, I gotta stay fly. Took a gamble in this game, I had to roll the dice. Lynn Sin City, that's the hood where I'm from. Just a young fly king coming from the slums. Gotta grind hard, gotta make it in this game. What you really doing, man? You gotta pave your own lane.
It's 2019 and years keep passing by. What? Don't let them pass you by. I said it's 2019 and years keep passing by. Don't let them pass you by. It's 2019 and years keep passing by. What? Don't let them pass you by. I said it's 2019 and years keep passing by. What? Don't let them pass you by. Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high. Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high. Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high.
Yes. One of my favorite songs, JFK knows.
Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions.
That's one of my favorite songs. One of them. There's a lot of them. But I just want to thank everybody that came and, people that called in. I respect everybody's opinion. And I appreciate everybody in the chat. Seemed like it was cool, right? There was no problems. What up, Jay Brill? Shout out to all the mods. With What the Duck? Please Pass the Pepper. Becky G. Hey, Miss 808. Turtle Boy. Love Turtle Boy. That's cool. Shout out to him if you love him. Yeah. So with that being said, everybody enjoy your day. Let's go, Pats. Another ring. And I'll see you guys on the next layover. Peace and love.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. Yeah! You can find me in a club, bottle full of bub. Look, mommy got the X if you're into taking drugs. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the bands on drugs. 20 deep in the spot, 29s in the club. They heard I roll with Dre, now they show me love. Said like hoes wanna fuck, they can get enough. Ain't nothing changed, G's up, hoes down. Roll that weed up, exhibit in the backpack. I got hit, but I don't walk with a limp. They love me like